Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Suraje Dessai. I'm a professor of climate change adaptation at the University of Leeds, and I'm also one of the champions of the SPF UK Climate Resilience Programme. I think this is our fourth webinar, so hopefully some of you have come back to see some more of the programme. And today I'm delighted to introduce my co-champion, Kate Lonsdale, who will talk about a scoping study that was funded by the University of Leeds on creating climate resilience in the UK. And then we'll also hear from Tom Hughes, who's a senior policy advisor at the National Infrastructure Commission, who will talk to us about a recent resilience study that they have undertaken. So you'll be familiar a little bit if you've done this before with us on the ways to engage. We'll have the presentations first, and then we'll have some Q&A. Some of you submitted questions beforehand. Thank you. We'll try to cover some of those, but do post any questions on the Q&A box as we go along, and you can upvote your favorites as well as we go along. Most likely you'll have to, we'll pose the questions ourselves through the Q&A, but if time enables us, we might unmute so that you can actually ask the questions yourselves as well. If you have any technical problems, put them in the chat, please, and we will share both the audio and the slides afterwards. And note that this webinar is being recorded. You can follow us on Twitter. You can use that Twitter handle, UK Climate Resil, and you can check out our website where you can subscribe to the newsletter. We're about to send a newsletter out today, so if you want to receive the newsletter, go to our website and subscribe. So very, very briefly, you will have heard this in previous webinars, but the UK Climate Resilience Programme is about a £19 million funded program through the Strategic Priorities Fund, which is then operationalized through the Met Office and UK Research and Innovation, particularly through the Natural Environment Research Council, the Economic and Social Engineering, and also the Arts and Humanities. And there's these three main themes that the program revolves around. So one around characterizing and quantifying climate risks, another one around managing climate-related risks through adaptation, and another one through climate services, which are trying to transform climate knowledge into usable services. So you can find out a lot more about the program on the website. Today, we're giving the floor to actually, two elements that are not funded by the program, but which have a lot of relevance to the topic of UK climate resilience. So without further ado, I will hand over to Kate Lonsdale to talk to us about creating climate resilience in the UK.